All right, here we go. Cheers, everybody. Hopefully you have a drink in hand. Water, water, Sega, water.
Hello, everyone.
Water.
Welcome back, everybody, to NGS Headline.
Hello, everyone. It's 9 p.m. So let's get started with NGS.
The translator's microphone is different. Interesting. He must be out of town.
NGS Headline. I'm the host of this show, Hiro Arai, the official NGS navigator. Here to bring you the latest info on NGS. The PSO2 11th anniversary event is currently underway.
Oh, man.
And Nazun's Big Quiz Part 2 starts tomorrow, July 26th.
Oh, we got more quizzes.
Following Part 1, which appeared in the first half of the event, it features even more unique quizzes.
That quiz,
So
that
please
quiz
look forward to
sucked, by the way. It
And
was
while
so
you have all been
terrible.
enjoying the creative space, Alliance spaces are slated to be implemented in August.
Ooh, Alliance spaces.
More on that later.
Wait, Lazy, are you doing anything for our Alliance space? I can't wait. This is exciting.
So stay tuned. Once again, this program is to inform players about the present and future of Sega's online
Lazy,
RPG,
make us an Alliance space.
PSO2 New Genesis, or NGS for short, with info on current operations, future updates, campaigns, and more. This is a pre-recorded broadcast. If you would like to watch it in Japanese, you can check it out on the Japanese NGS YouTube channel. Without further ado, let's move on to the updates you've all been waiting for.
Ooh, updates. It's updates.
NGS hot information.
First off, I'd like to share some info on the August updates. Let's start with a video.
Ooh. What's happening? Things. Hi, Venti. You've been waiting on these updates? Ooh, sorry. That's probably the only decent thing right now.
Manon,
What's up, Brian?
Ina, and you
Oh,
too.
Manon's got a new drip.
So glad we finally found you. So, what's the
Oh, wait.
Crawford gave it to me.
Wait. Huh?
What's with the outfit? Crawford gave it to me.
Ah, Crawford's gonna start dressing us.
Thank you all for coming. Today, I'd like to.
There's not
discuss
enough
the
Riz in your drip.
serious reach.
I got
Would it
you.
be alright if we helped out with her research too?
Unfortunately, I'll need you two to focus on your own duties.
Literally, the trash bin is. Oh god. I'm all right with it. I hope he just comes out with like the worst designs for every character. We're just like, oh my god. Hi, Elena.
What?
Lucille exploration. Okay. What we got here? Power up, defeat the boss in the final area before the time runs out. Verschmells. Their potentials have a 100% crit rate. What the fuck? Oh, potency minus 25% though. Nah, actually, this is kind of cool. You're gonna have a different stat. Potency minus 25. Yeah, they're not gonna be as good. It's gonna be a upgrade though. I'm kind of curious now. You would just go pure potency capsules, but the problem is all the best capsules right now are hybrid capsules. So unless they're gonna bring out like really strong single type capsules, this back in like Rotem would have been massive because it would have like changed how you built one aside from the other. But yeah, interesting. I mean, here's the problem. Well, you know, like some classes are going to really be able to take advantage of this. But like Slayer, this doesn't help Slayer at all, does it? Because Slayer has like such high crit chance. So I'm kind of curious how this is going to work for some classes. Because do we have crit potency? We have crit potency on some things, but not everything. I'm pretty sure everything you get from the skills is crit chance. You get additional crit chance from the Slayer add-on. We don't have anything that gives additional crit potency, do we? What are you gonna do here? This is gonna be, well, I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. They are showing a hunter sword. This, like, classes that already have scaling skills, I could see this being extremely meta for hunters, because hunter is all about literally hitting Avenger Arts, which is a scaling bonus. Yeah, this is gonna be hunter meta. I'm kind of curious what, well, I mean, like, like jet boot meta. Jet boot will be like, this might be meta for jet boot because of jet intensity. What's up, Skulls? Like, anything that has like a very strong attack that you want to guarantee crits, only taking a 25% hit to potency, but getting crit rate. And here's the other thing, it's level 1. I wonder if this potency goes down. I wonder if you get this down to like 15% by like level 6. Bow always crit, Fury Racer. It's gonna be all right. Well, damn. That's actually, this is kind of fun for some classes. The other thing we got to look at is the attack. I haven't been keeping up with the game, so I'm not too sure how much attack that is compared to other weapons. It might just have some lower attack too. I'd imagine they've thought about scaling here. The problem is, I think these are going to be really hard weapons to compare. You know, a lot of people do damage calculation videos. I don't think this is going to be an easy thing to damage calculate, because now everything is critting and a lot of things scale with additional potency. Like I said, with Hunter Avenger Arts, where if I Avenger Art, I get another 150% potency, and then I'm getting a guaranteed crit, which is more damage. What that's doing to me compared to just hitting Avenger Arts, it's like significantly higher because I'm getting even more multiplicatives. This is really cool. I'm actually pretty excited. He says 637 for reference, so they are the same. Crit damage is constant, so it should be easy to calculate. No, the problem is, like, with calculations, it's based on normal attacks, if I recall. So they just literally like your average of normal attacks. It doesn't take into factor any other attributing factors, but most of the time we just use those calculations because it's a good baseline, because nobody had 100% crit, because nobody had, you know, anything guaranteed. Like, this is a guaranteed crit. Now that you have guaranteed crits in the game, now you have to look into what does that class do. Like I said, hunters are going to have the opportunity to Avenger Art. So hunter class, if you compare their damage, they are essentially another 150% potency on top of the crit now for every attack. So it should be pretty different. I'm kind of curious now. Negative potency might be reduced the more you level it up. Could be. They could be the other way too. Interesting. Sleeping and less pain. Hopefully you're feeling better. Probably great for Braver. I don't think so. If you have classes that attack really quick, well, here's the deal. If you have classes that don't gain any additional benefits from their attacks, like I am trying to say here, like really high potency attacks or things that charge into a high potency attack, for example, jet intensity, where you're swing, and then you do a huge attack at the end. If that crits, the amount of damage you do is nutty, right? Guaranteeing that to be a crit is pretty powerful. I'd imagine that jet boots will go this weapon because you're guaranteeing a very strong hit when you can complete jet intensity. It's those types of things where I'm looking at. Braver, where you're just consistently doing damages and counters, you probably just want the most potency possible, so every attack is just overall stronger. That's my thought process on things. At any rate, I might actually have to try to farm for this weapon for a partisan. And nobody plays partisan, so it should be cheap. growth mint. What? New ruinous enemy? What do those do? That wasn't a base PSO2 boss. No. That was an NGS created creature. That was, nope, that's NGS, bro. Preset skills can be added and enhanced. What? Hold on, I just kind of want to see what's going on here. So did they both have fixes? No. So 0 to 1, but look, they have a spear and sword, so you can have any Neos have fixes now. What is the chance here? Add random level 1 enhancement, 10% chance. Ugh. That is. Ugh. Oh. 10% chance. Oh my god. Yikes. This is gonna be this is gonna be like the worst thing ever. Great that we have the opportunity. The one thing they're not showing here, I'd imagine you can add multiple. That's the first thing we should test when this comes out. Can I have multiple fixas of the same level to increase this 10, 20, 30, kind of like capsules? If you can, it might not be hard to get to like a fixa 2 or fixa 3. And then after that point, you're just gambling. You know, that's what I think it would be your likely strategy, is to get to a fixa 2 or 3, because you get the best bang for your buck at fixa 3. Fixa 1 and 2s drop at more frequency. So you'll be able to go for those fixes with a little bit more quantity. Make sure you hit the fixa enhance, and then 3 onwards, you're just going to have to gamba. Here's the other thing. You can guarantee there's going to be events for these. You're going to have a skill enhancement booster weeks, booster days, where they're going to give you another 5 or 10% boost. If you're really going all in on a weapon, you probably wait for that. I'm certain we will have those types of days. So if that is the case, you probably just hold on to your gear and wait for those days, and then really go all in. I'm actually okay with that. You know, one thing that I feel has been left out in this game is valuable events. When's the last time any of you have, like, I'm a bad example, but when's the last time any of you have like really held out on upgrading gear because of like an augmentation event? We do have valuable augments right now, but a lot of really good augments are around, so you just don't worry about that. This is the first event where if they did some sort of boost event, you could really see yourself waiting, saving, because you know in a month or two you're going to have that event and you're going to make huge gains on your account. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with something that you can work towards. It's always been something we've been missing out on. Hell yeah, that's cool. DPS. Oh, I can't wait to be last on my team every time. I just want to highlight one thing. They did show Talus here. I'm really curious to see how Juan's DPS stacks up to this rating right here. If you know, you know. the values. All right. High resolution. About freaking time. That's cool. The hair is going to be valuable. Those glasses, if those are separate glasses, that's a cool male outfit. I might get that. The glasses, if those glasses are separate, it looks like it's a part of the hair, but if it's separate. Oh, the banana peel. Wow. Are we really getting these shoes again for the second time? Get out of here. You just really, you could still probably buy them right now, Sega. What the fuck? Oh, penguin pose? That one's cool. This is so useless. Definitely a scratcher I'm like ignoring. I feel so bad for anybody who uses this, the EX one, because they spent so much. Oh God. Unless you really like penguins, and then I guess it's justified. Ooh. You need to pull out all the stops to overcome this relentless fight. Looks cool. It's what we've been waiting for. It looks like it's gonna take a lot of effort to complete. Yeah, boots. No, I spent real money to get that charged emote. Now you're giving it for free. Ah! I have zero interest in this unless I can get super hot waifus. Not a super hot waifu. Not even interested. I guarantee you can't take the shoes off. You can take the shoes off! Whoa! Holy shit! Yo, whoa! They're listening to me! Ooh. Weapon camos. A fucking claymore gun. Watch this collab sell more than any other collab because you can take shoes off. Ooh, those actually look good. I like all of those motions. Those look great. That's a, oh, those are stamps. Not bad. Honestly, better than most collabs.
Let me walk you through the update with some slides. Let's start with this.
Oh, what the fuck is this? What's going on here?
Although not featured in the video, Remix line July 2023 and Rewind Collection July 2023 will be coming July 26th. The Remix line July 2023 will offer variations of outfits previously released in NGS, as well as shoes from the outfits
It's V2
made into
time!
accessories. In addition to the Rappies emote and avatar items, the scratch count bonus will also net you the C Hull Finale S capsule, which sets the effects of the powerful
Money
augment
grind?
capsule C Hull
Yeah, we'll
Finale
see.
to your equipment with a single effect. So be sure to check it out. Next up, Rewind
Elena's
Collection
carried
July
the torch on
2023 is a selection of
Owl Not
scratch ticket
Farming.
items with NGS specs that came out from June to July of last
Are
year.
Dread Keepers worth money?
The motion change, glide, umbrella, and other items will be re-released as a scratch count bonus. If you have already registered this motion change, you can exchange it for a
nothing else
consumable
matters.
at the item recycle. Add it to your favorite fit to enjoy character creation. Chapter 6, Part 2 of the main story will be available on August 2nd. In a meeting of region leaders, Crawford announces Manon's return. Aina is happy to be able to fight with Manon again.
You're
But
nothing.
what kind of future awaits our three main characters?
Used to make so much money off of those puppies.
Mini episodes will be coming along with the main story.
Manon looks like, at least in this frame, looks like she's ready to like go teach. Like, it's weird. It's real weird. You know, we went from a plug suit to like a jacket with a turtleneck. It real weird. Crawford don't have drip. He don't know what he talking about. We need somebody else to dress. Do we have a fashion coordinator on set? Let's go establish one.
Watch them all to see how each character reacts to what they learned from the battle on Lucille.
Oh, the hair looks great. Costume design is poop.
Lucille Exploration. New large-scale standing content can be played by up to 8 players and is set on the floating island of Lucille that you visited in the main story. In this quest, there are special ability buffs to give you an edge.
Totally am muted. Oh my gosh. Cut it. This is really interesting. Why I was trying to say here was I see that this is a 5x5 grid, so there's 25 spots, and you're going to be able to like send people to different areas to accomplish different tasks for your team. When we were running through this, it said that like attack power up, HP up. So depending on what you want your team to go get, you're going to be able to accomplish those things, and then you meet in the middle or something. I don't know. Seems interesting. Seems like there's going to be like de facto go get these to have the best chance to clear, and then there's going to be speed runners that are going to be like, hey, we only go for attack and crit rate up, and we go god guard everything. It's going to be cool. It's going to be cool to see speed running too, especially if these are varied every time.
The objective
What's up, balls?
is to acquire as many ability buffs as possible within the time limit. So get buffed up and defeat the boss enemy that awaits at the deepest level.
Well, it looks like you have a...
Boss enemies are also...
This is what it looks like you got. So now that I look at it, you have a timer. It's probably a 6-minute timer. So you have 6 minutes to go out and get all the buffs that you want to before you. Well, no, this still has 2 minutes. I wonder. I think this is a 10, maybe like 10 to 6 minute type of thing. Probably 10 minutes. You go in and the center is the boss fight itself. And so you go get all the buffs you want and then go clear the boss before time's up. I think that is what it's going to be. So you want to go get more buffs, you're going to be stronger, but you have less time, maybe. Also
strengthened with various abilities, so it is important to acquire these ability buffs to have an advantage in battle. Ability buffs can be obtained by completing the conditions set for each room.
And then there's a death limit, yeah.
You can see available ability buffs on the radar map, so keep an eye out and collect them.
Similar to Divide Quest? Not really. This is something entirely
This quest is a
different.
random map, and the key to success is mutual coordination and cooperation among friends. The difficulty level is slightly higher than regular quests, but even if you fail to defeat the boss enemy at the deepest level within the time limit, you will be rewarded according to the damage you inflict.
Okay.
So do not give up and challenge through to the end. The bosses Ruino Ragne and Ruino Hyuno await you at the deepest level.
Hyuno? Oh no.
Both bosses
I
are
remember that guy.
Ruinos enemy type and have distinctive visuals that may look familiar to ARCs who have played PSO2. They unleash
Nice,
powerful
Volran.
attacks, so stay on guard. In addition, we have a new series of 9-star rarity weapons for you, the Verschmelz series. Although their base performance is slightly lower than the TISA series of 9-star weapons already available, the Verschmelz series is easier to obtain, and the potential is an effect that always generates a critical attack. We encourage you to explore the best combinations of preset skills and augments.
Yeah, I think that's a lie. I think they're like, well, the TISAs have additional benefits. So yes, technically they could be stronger. However, I will once again reiterate the fact that you're giving things guaranteed critical hit rate. If there are builds out there that can have like really high potency attacks that the damage was based on if you crit or not, or you're guaranteed to get additional bonuses when you do things like Avenger Arts, I think this is going to be by far stronger. Like, I really think, well, here's the deal. We have a DPS checker now. So you're going to actually be able to go in there with like a TISA and a regular weapon and kind of give like a rough comparison, because this is guaranteed crits. The other one, of course, if you crit or not, but I have a feeling this is going to be really good for a couple of classes.
In addition, the 8-star rarity unit Octo Armor also makes its debut.
Yeah.
Plus,
if you
a
get
new
Fatal,
item,
oh
Growth
no.
will be dropped for Lucille exploration.
Well,
These
I
can be
am.
exchanged
We'll
for
see.
the 9-star rarity Verschmelz weapons and the 8-star rarity Octo Armor unit.
That's the other thing they're mentioning here. You get these growth mints, and the growth mints can be exchanged for these weapons. So you can drop them, but you can also get them. So you could just get a clean one too. Very nice.
Just introduced. You can trade for these at the Growth Mint exchange. at
That's what
Item
I think,
Traders.
Blood. How close is it going to get to
Gather some growth
0%?
mint to get
I think
great
it'll
gear.
stop at probably
In addition to being a
15%.
Lucille exploration drop, you can also get your hands on a Growth Mint through daily task rewards.
Ooh, dailies get you growth mint.
Daily
Okay.
tasks and title tasks will be added along with a new quest. You can obtain the weapon camo Verschmelz Almaty by completing the quest or defeating the boss at the deepest level, so be sure to give it a try. Alliance spaces, a new type of creative space for use by alliances, are arriving soon. These are available as separate spaces from the player's own personal creative space. They will be available for alliances with 4 or more members. so you must gather your alliance members before venturing forth. Alliance spaces are fun places for communication. An alliance bulletin board can also be set up as a handy way for alliance members to communicate with each other. We'll also be adding a Retem theme. Changing
Retem's
the
awesome,
theme will
dude.
change the appearance of the island from the previous Aleo look to a Retem motif. What's more, we're adding lots of build parts to help you recreate the atmosphere of the Retem region. Purchase these with Genesis points and make a new atmosphere for your creative space. In addition, build parts ported over from PSO2 furnishings will be added to the lineup available for purchase with SG.
Want to make a
One of these,
round
the
room?
conveyor belt,
Okay.
is a unique element that allows players to move along the floor.
Turn my
be
CS
sure
into
to try it out.
Alma.
We've got ARC's records for field races too. This time, we'll be running it for Hafia Lake Board, Stage 1, solo. You can participate just by challenging this course during the event period.
I love races.
Let's see if you can break the record.
They're my favorite.
We've added weapon camo as drop items in some Trainia. Popular weapon camo based on weapons from PSO and PSO2 will be added as drop items to certain Trainia, including the Geometric Labyrinth, Trainia Advance, and Battle Dia Purple. Weapon camo drops are different for each Trainia, so even if you have already completed these Trainia, we encourage you to try them
sniper.
again.
This looks like a Talus.
Preset skills can now be enhanced. In the same way that weapons can be made into multi-weapons, multiple copies of the same unit can be combined to increase the level of preset skills for the items on which they are based. Although not shown in the video, a new reward item, the SG Legacy Coordination Badge, will soon be available. This badge can be redeemed for the item of your choice from the selection of past SG scratch tickets. There are
How do
two
you
types of
get
badges.
these?
The hair badge, which can be exchanged for a hairstyle, and the pose badge, which can be exchanged for an emote or a motion change. One way to earn these badges is as part of campaign rewards.
Okay. Cool.
You will be able to change the status backdrop via Vital Gauge Design under Personal in the main menu. You can get more backdrop variations by using tickets, but some backdrops are available without tickets.
What about outfits?
We will also
Sucks to
be
be
adding
you.
the ability to display damage per second under the options settings. You will be able to display the DPS of your attacks. Check out just how much damage your favorite weapons can do. Moving on, support NPCs will be coming to your aid in Battle Dia Yellow. They will appear in Battle Dia Yellow in Aleo, Retem, and Kavaris. This will make these fights easier for solo players, so be sure to take advantage of this when leveling up your character. We've also heard your requests, and we'll be making it possible to teleport from the world map to cocoons and towers.
Suck it, Steel Yellows.
We hope this will be useful when you're out exploring the fields. In addition,
Yeah,
if there
Battle
are
Dia
any
Yellows
limited time
for
quests that
free.
have not been completed, an icon will appear on the NPC standing.
I mean, their idea is to make this much easier for a solo player, which is absolutely fine. They want solo players to be able to get to 70 as easy as possible. That's fine. That's cool.
Behind the quest counter. This should make it easier to notice when there are new limited time quests. Next, a quest counter section will be added to the tasks quest
Solo or
section
new
of
player?
the main
Yeah.
menu. This will make it easier to check and take on quests. Moreover, a titles section will also be added under the tasks quest section of the main menu. Please use it when you want to confirm titles while doing other tasks. Please note that the title section in the personal section of the main menu will be removed accordingly. We will add some options to the ornament display settings under customized looks in the salon, namely the ability to edit faces, hairstyles, and head parts under Edit Head, which was another highly requested feature. It was previously announced that this feature would be limited to the NGS blocks, but we have decided to add it to the PSO2 blocks as well. Please take advantage of this when you use the salon. Next,
You know what I just thought? So think about this. What if the real play here is you switch to the crit weapon when you know you're gonna have time to use your skills that you want? For example, I'm sitting here thinking, what about a gunner? So the whole idea behind gunner is you build up your chain and then you have like 4 seconds of like super big DPS. It's all scaled up because it has like the combo bonus, it's got finisher bonus. So what if you use other weapons to build it up because it's more consistent damage, and then you flip the switch because you're guaranteed crits with all these other multipliers, you flip it into that weapon and bam, 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 bam for 4 seconds, switch out of it. I wonder if there will be some people out there using that weapon in that manner, where same thing for jet boots, like I've been mentioning a million times. You use another weapon, and then when you have downs available, you switch into the crit weapon, jet intensity until it's done being down, flip back. Because once again, crit damage is crit damage.
we added an option to show or hide values related to body shape under the Salon Settings section of Edit Miscellaneous. Please use this when sharing details. Please note that the accessory and cell shading values are always displayed regardless of the option setting.
It's time to duel!
New backdrops will be coming to ARC's IDs.
Say something in chat so you can boogie.
Some can be obtained by earning title points, so be sure to collect and put them to use. We'll also be adding an option to the PC version to display other players at high resolution.
Time for violence.
This will make it possible to display other players in the same resolution as yourself. This may affect game performance depending on your PC specs, so please be careful when using these settings. Try using it when you take screenshots. We'll also be adding the option to change the height of portable holograms. You will be able to fine-tune the heights via the list under Place Portable Hologram, so you can change the settings to your liking and decorate the field more freely. In addition, when a member application is sent via search for currently recruiting alliances, the applicant will be added to the Alliance applicant list. This will make it easier to recruit and enroll members, so check it out. Next on the list, when you participate in ARC's Records content, you'll get an attack power buff when you use a weapon that can be equipped by your main class.
Rest in peace.
So be sure to use your main class's weapons to get the top score.
Yeah, Bravers, stop. Bravers, stop using katana for everything, making everybody get silvers, you bullies. Let the wands get gold for Tekker. Stop being a bully. They're already bullied enough.
Now I'd like to introduce a new AC Scratch ticket, Designer Dreams, August 2023. This is the 4th round from the PSO2 10th Anniversary Item Design Contest. The lineup includes beautiful clothing and unique accessories. Check out the Scratch Count bonus for an alternative version of the Motion Change Motion Dash Penguin.
Looks like an outer? It does.
The original being available.
I like the male
outfit.
It looks good.
Beginning August 9th, ARCs will be able to take on the Standing Quest, Sign of the Planet Breaker, a major target suppression mission. This will be an incredibly high difficulty quest where you will face the new Dark Falls class starless enemy,
Ready?
Dark Falls Solus.
Good luck.
Up to 4 arcs can fight together at once, and the mission will be considered a failure if participants are incapacitated 5 times or if the battle goes over the time limit. It is not easy to defeat Dark Falls Solus, as its attacks are extremely fierce, and its attack power extremely high, even when compared to the powerful Dark Falls we faced before. So be sure to have all your equipment ready, and be fully prepared to take on this quest as many times as you need to defeat it.
I'm excited.
This quest can be taken on multiple times via the dimensional fault that appears in the southwestern part of Central Retum.
Cool.
We'll also be
Making
holding
us
arc
actually go out in the
records
world.
for Trinitas. This time, it will be for all classes in Geometric Labyrinth Rank 2 Solo, and you can participate by taking it on during the event. Now, while this wasn't in the video, we've got a sparkling brand new event scratch ticket, Treasure Scratch. The items in this scratch ticket are mainly augment capsules and enhancement materials, but the scratch count bonus will include the SG Legacy Coordination Badge Pose, introduced earlier, and other luxury items.
Yeah, you'll be
These
private
tickets can
queuing
be
it.
earned through urgent quest rewards and limited time daily tasks.
Ah, okay. Urgent quests, you say. I wonder if it's going to be a 1% chance drop. I'm curious about the rare augment. I mean, this is showing an all potency capsule. Hopefully it's like an actual good all potency capsule. We have augment protections over here. I mean, cool camos and stuff. Do urgent quests again.
Be sure to snag every single one of these gorgeous
Sega's out
prizes.
here like, please stay logged in our
In
game.
Mission
Please don't
Pass
leave.
NGS Season 23, you'll find new accessories such as the Minstaphone, which is based on a unit released in PSO2, the Flight Stick, which is based on a controller, and even an alternative effect color version of the Motion Change, Motion Glide Charged. Please note that from NGS Season 23 onwards, you will no longer choose rewards from tiers. Instead, you will be able to get all items. So go through all the tiers to claim your rightful rewards.
It's still not an exceptional game. I want to remind you all of what we've seen so far. We have a new urgent quest that's most likely going to have extremely limited drop rates. The things that we have received are 10% chances to increase the potency on a weapon that, once again, getting a fixa version of it is going to be extremely low and limited. So what we are excited about, sure, it's exciting. The fact still stands, we're still hunting for fixas at an exceptionally low rate with no other way to craft or build on them. That's all that we've really gotten. There's still a bunch missing in the game. However, you at least with random ass items have some use out of them, but there's still so much left to be desired with this game. What we've seen so far seems like it'll be fun for a couple weeks. For some that really want to push their gear, it's going to be even better. In all honesty, I'm kind of bored doing the same one thing over and over every update, and that's what this game kind of unfortunately is. We're going to release one thing, go beat it to a pulp, become really bored with it, and then we're going to provide one other thing, go beat that to a pulp. There really is nothing that has any sort of like retaining value in the game. And that's the problem, is we're just like, every player here is like, so like whatever they release, it just lasts for a month and then we're waiting. So they still have a lot to work on. However, some of the improvements, the quality of life, are nice.
Before the start of the Uncle from Another World collab on August 9th, we're releasing a celebratory illustration. Uncle from Another World is a series based on a comic book by Hotondo Shindeiru. The original comic has sold more than 3.3 million copies, including digital, and is extremely popular.
Yeah, exactly, Kitsune.
The
Like,
illustration shows Uncle, Elf, and Mabel.
we
whose
have this
avatar items will be
feeling
featured in this collaboration,
every time.
along with characters based on the NGS protagonists. The character Uncle is a Sega maniac from the old days. His expression of happiness at collaborating with a Sega game is very heartwarming. In this Uncle from Another World collab, not only will there be a scratch ticket where you can get collab items, there will also be a limited time login bonus and campaign coming as part of the collab. The Uncle from Another World collab campaign includes a login bonus in
Am I
which you
interested?
can earn building parts based on the Uncle.
I like this outfit because you can take the shoes off. I like that outfit because you can take the shoes off. But I like this one more. But they're both great because you can take the shoes off.
From Another World series and Mag Evolution devices based on Sega gaming consoles. At the same
No,
time,
motions are cool
we
too.
will also be holding a beginner's boost campaign for Battle Dia Yellow. Be sure to check it out too. Now, we would like to introduce the new AC Scratch Ticket, Uncle from Another World style. The lineup includes avatar items to turn your
Hell yeah,
character
Elena.
into Uncle, Elf, or Mabel, weapon camo, and many more collab items.
Hell yeah.
Nostalgic Sega hardware designs such as Genesis,
You guys think I'm just gonna keep it barefoot? No, it's just I want to put different shoes on the freaking character. Now I don't have to make Mickey Mouse shoes that fit over other stupid shoes. I can take the stupid shoes off and put my shoes on. Stop thinking I like feet.
and Sega Saturn will also be featured in this collaboration. So be sure to look out for them
Like
as
putting
well.
shoes on feet.
Although not shown in the video, we will be releasing two types of AC Scratch tickets from August 16th. For the AC
I don't like them
support
Kingdom
items,
Hearts
select
shoes, no.
August 2023. Some useful items for progressing in the game, such as XD type augments and items to support
Woo!
weapon
Getting
enhancements
XD
are
again.
coming
We
back.
literally just had it. God damn it. I hate this
The
game so
lineup
much.
will be the same as the AC.
You know, it used to be like 4 to 5 months before we saw another support. Like the first time they brought out Addies, it was like they only brought it out like once in the entirety of Retem. Now they bring this shit out every other month. It is disgusting. Like it's so predatory.
AC support items select June 2023 released in June. Rewind Collection August 2023 is a selection of NGS spec AC Scratch Ticket prizes released from August to September last year. As for the scratch count bonus, the motion change dash, Marlin Rider EX, and more are coming back. Those who have already registered this motion change can exchange it for consumables at Item Recycle.
You know, like most games, most MMOs, like you miss out on something, you missed out on it. This might be the one game in history where it's okay if you're like 5 years late, because within 1 year, everything that you've ever wanted from any scratcher of any year will be back out. Like there is zero FOMO in this game. You are going, it is going to come back and it will be really stinking cheap.
So enjoy character creation with a wide variety of items. We're also holding ARCS records for field races. This time, it will be for the Midiola Outer Area 2 board Stage 1 solo course, and you can participate.
No, you guys
simply
say
by
collabs
playing
aren't
the
coming
course
back.
during the event period.
You say that. You never know.
That's all for the updates for the first half of August. Let's move on to the updates for the second half of the month, starting with this video.
Fam, I'm telling you guys, this better be a banger because second half of August, I'm peacing out. Second half of August, I'm over to Waven, so this better be real good. Ooh, the music is a banger though. Dude, I want the music. Anybody got Shazam? PSO2 Coast? Oh, please, thank you. Oh, shoes? Ooh, yo! Oh! Shoes? Take them off! Take the shoes off! Oh, that one's cute! Ah, shit. My money, my wallet. What about the shoes? Ooh. This is a good one. Ooh, wired ice cream. Okay. Ooh, I like that idol. That one's cute too. Not really. The idol was good though. It's not how you fly. Lots of whiplash going on. Yeah, the display idol is good. Oh, it's a 24 man? Alright. Pretty snore. I'm not broke, no. I just buy it, just spend all my money and buy stuff. I don't like 24 man content. It's so laggy, dude. It gets way too laggy. Ooh, that scratcher, please. I'm telling you right now, those freaking outfits, you're not gonna be able to take the shoes off, which is okay because they have the Converse shoes, so that's all right. Just let me take off the shoes, bro. Let me take off the shoes, bro.
Do an overview with some slides of the updates for the second half of the month. Take on the limited time quest, Blazing Battle, set on Kanai Isle in the Elio region. Up to 4 people can accept this quest, and the objective is to destroy all enemies that appear across multiple waves within the time limit. You can increase the time limit by either defeating a certain number of target enemies or enemies with a special marker. The enemies will appear at various locations around the island, so use skylifters and other field mechanics for maximum efficiency.
I'll wait until we get the actual scratcher.
Also, we're holding ARC's records for limited time quests for the first time. To be eligible, 2 or more players will need to participate in the limited time quest, Blazing Battle, which will be open to parties and all classes. To get the best score, make good use of the field mechanics and keep track of enemy locations. Now it's time.
Like I said, they're not showing these without. So I'm gonna tell you right now, of course, there's gonna be Coomers that are like, ugh, ripped jeans, oh wow, belly button showing, oh hot. That's not the play. This is the play right here. But I am going to tell you right now, not too much of a fan of having to be subjected to the baggy t-shirt look. I don't know if you guys know this about Phantasy Star Online 2 New Genesis version 2, might I let you know. Things around the waist seem to be bulgy-wolgy. They don't fit skin tight to you. I fear that this is gonna be the same thing where it's just gonna have like a pregnant belly and it's gonna look disgusting and you're not gonna be able to hide it. I hope not, but I'm traumatized. Everything else looks great, but this shirt just looks baggy as hell already. We already have an NGS shirt in the game. Now, granted, it's an outerwear, but it's just baggy. This is like, wait and see. I'm very skeptical at it. I will be buying the shoes, but I'm very skeptical.
To show off our
Okay. They did add the fix, but it's not really a fix because it still looks like shit for outers. So they didn't really fix it.
latest AC scratch ticket, Stylish Summer.
And
It will
it's
include a sailor-style dress and a
there's
variety
things.
of similar denim
It's
style
an
outfits.
update.
The scratch count bonus includes an alternate version of the motion change dash Lovely, included in the scratch ticket prizes. So be sure to check that out as well. You'll also be able to play the new 24-player limited time quest, A Ruins Interception. In this quest, you'll face the Megalotics versions of Crocodilus Vera and Oms Vera in the Belugana ruins. The boss enemies will be backed up by other enemies during combat, so split up to take them on while watching out for the boss enemies' super powerful attacks. We're also holding ARC's records for field races. This time, it will be for the South Kavaris Dash Stage 1 solo course, and you can participate simply by playing the course during the event period.
24-man in Belagana.
Lastly,
It can be
although
laggy.
not shown in the video, we will be releasing the Revival AC Scratch Ticket Emote Collection August 2023 on August 30th. This scratch ticket is exclusively PSO2 spec emotes released in the past. If you have emotes that you have not yet been able to grab, now's your chance to snap these up. That's all for the update info I have for today.
First half seems promising because we have weapons we can go towards. So I think the first half of August is going to be pretty fun. You could do the limited quest or whatever type of quest, standing quest they're calling it. Start working towards that 9-star weapon. I think that's definitely the 9-star that everybody's going to go for. Basically, it's our Kaisar and our, what was the other weapon called? Whatever it was in Kuklafis. But it actually seems like it could be pretty good. So that's going to be something worthy of grinding for and upgrading because that's just a guaranteed upgrade. The only thing I saw that was interesting in mid to late August was the other scratcher. Eat it, Slayer sub. Yeah, Slayer sub. Sayonara.
Let's move on to the next
New armor? Did they mention new armor?
segment.
Did I miss something?
NGS
What's up,
Operation
Sasuke?
Report.
Did I miss something? When did they announce armor? When? I didn't miss that. I would have seen it. It was in the shop, not meant. Okay, we'll go
For
back.
this segment,
37.55. Remember that. 37.55. I need to go see this. Where would it be? Where would it be? Where would it be? Where would it be? Like, where was it? 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 Yeah, the start. I'm looking. Oh, Octo armor. It looks like it has the same color as Ajax armors. And if we're to go off of that, Ajax Armors was a jump in between Effulgent and Eclairs. I wonder if this will be 4.5%. Or if it's 4% with stats. Yeah, this could be the new like Cistato. It could be 8-star Octo. Yeah, I could see that. I wonder how it'll be better. He said, look at 3151. Oh, Octo Armor Arga. Ooh, what do we got going on here? So there is going to be Arga Shizabota. Okay. Here's my theory. Are you ready for it? I think it's going to be 3.5% potency Octo Armor. And yeah, 4.25 Arga Shizabota. It'll be just a little bit better. So it is worthy of the upgrade. But then at some point, well, I'd assume the big boy, the super duper scary urgent standing whatever quest Solus, will probably drop a 4.5% potency. Did they mention how to get growth mint? Yeah, you do the standing quest. Ooh. Oh, I get to listen to the banger again, dude. Ooh. 37.55. Going back.
NGS Operation Report.
Good eyes, Octo Armor.
For this segment, the NGS Operation Report, I, Hero Arai, select questions and comments from players to bring to the development and live operations teams and bring you their answers. Here's the first one. Please increase how many favorites I can have so I can save more emotes. Here is our team's response.
Time to drink.
In response to this request, we plan to...
Real talk? Increase the friends list. I would like to have more friends. Increase it. No balls, Sega.
to expand the emote favorite save slot limit to 100 in an October update. We appreciate your patience in the meantime. That was their answer. It can be hard to find emotes from a long list, so this is great news.
It's like 150 or 100 or something.
To the next question. Do you have any plans to change the augment capsule lineup in the shops?
What does this even mean? Like the seasonal shops?
Sports Series and Dreadkeeper 4 in an October update. We'll be adjusting the lineup with other augments as well.
What?
That was their response. Let's keep going.
Okay.
I heard that the super high difficulty standing party quest coming in August will be difficult to complete on the first try. Could you share more on how you've adjusted the difficulty?
You're killing my farm here.
Here is their message.
I need more Dread Keepers.
In these quests, you will be fighting against Dark Falls Solus, whom we shared details about in today's broadcast. We adjusted the difficulty to be a little harder than the currently available rank 2 of Drill Dark Falls Interception R2. Also, since some special attacks can pierce through your guard and can't be dodged, you will need to evade them by photon dashing and jumping. You can take it on anytime if you fulfill the battle power requirement, so we hope you'll enjoy taking on the challenge multiple times till you can triumph. That was what they had to say. The next question is about the creative space. I want to create a wider variety of structures, so could you implement new build parts?
This question is, hey, if you'll buy it, Seiko gonna make it. Oh, I'm so sorry. That did not do you any justice. Oh, I'm so sorry, Hero. Damn. Of course they're gonna make these. They want money.
Here is their answer. We will be adding build parts, including building materials and natural objects, about once every 2 months going forward. In addition to new build parts, We will also be porting furnishings from PSO2, so please look forward to that as well.
And you have to pay for them.
That was their response. It's good to hear that porting PSO2 furnishings is on their to-do list. This will give us more creative freedom. Let's see the next question. Can I use the designs that I create in my creative space in my alliance space? Here is their response. In the alliance space, you can use designs you already own. However, please note that you cannot publish your designs by placing a design terminal in the alliance space.
Yeah, no one asking about the equipment or
That was their
anything.
Now for the final question.
Okay.
Can we have simple methods to communicate with others in the creative space, such as sending likes, etc.? Here is what they said about this.
Great
In
questions.
response to this request, we are considering adding a feature in a future update that will allow players to easily send each other kudos when players
Don't you like, isn't there already like a like system in the game? That's how it gets to like, hey, this is the top fucking creative space for the week. Isn't this already in the game?
visit their creative space.
If you like it, back the fuck up and like it. For creative space, how do some get featured? Is it just random?
Though it will take some time, please look forward to our update on this. That was their response. You can create a wide variety of structures in the creative
Is it
space,
just
and the
random?
content will be even more fun with a handy method to communicate with the owner of the space, even if only indirectly. That's all.
Well, visiting and being visited a lot kind of means it's popular. Some of my most visit. Okay, well then, yeah, they need to fix that.
All for our Q&A today.
Why wouldn't they have a
Moving
liking
forward,
system?
I will continue to select and bring your questions and feedback to the development and operations teams and share their answers with you. Please also let us know your thoughts about this show and the game with the hashtag and
Oh no, they absolutely answered it, Elena. Didn't you hear? They're making it so you can't dodge attacks. You can't guard some of the attacks. You gotta move. You gotta move, you gotta groove. You gotta wear some shoes, make some tight turns. Because boy, oh boy, them attacks are coming. We already saw the attack, by the way. I can show you.
NGS Headline on Twitter.
There's
and
cubes that
other
are gonna come
platforms.
flying at you. Start moving.
Moving on to the next
Mai.
segment.
NGS.
Gotta move, gotta groove, gotta schmoove. Or else you're...
Now let's move on from updates
Gonna
and talk about
lose.
some other NGS related info. I'm sure it will get you even more excited about the game. Let's get started. Here are the details of the Team Up campaign and AC purchase campaign that launch on August 2nd. We are holding a Team Up campaign to celebrate the release of the Alliance space. In this Team Up campaign, you can receive an accessory called Rappy Speech Bubble by logging in to the game during the campaign period while belonging to an alliance with 4 or more members. In the AC purchase campaign, you can get items such as the accessory Assorted Chocolates, the SG Legacy Coordination Badge Hair that I mentioned earlier, and even more according to how much AC you purchased during the period. Don't miss out on this great deal.
It's a great deal.
An original video commemorating the collab with Uncle from Another World will be released soon. In the live video, Uncle, a Sega maniac, is enjoying NGS to the fullest. You'll also get to see his unique gameplay style. So please look forward to it. The video will soon be
Enjoying
available
NGS.
on the PSO2 Global YouTube channel.
I am thoroughly curious, extremely curious what they decide to have this character do in NGS and how they portray it. That is going to be comedy gold, and I cannot wait.
We are proud to announce an NGS collab with the smash hit anime TV series Oshi no Ko. In
I've heard of this. Oshi no Ko?
addition to avatar items for Ai, Ruby, and Aqua, we'll have collab items
Are these
like
idols?
emotes, build parts, stamps, and portable holograms.
Are these idols? Looks like idols.
This featured collab is scheduled to be released in September 2023. Check out the next headline for more details.
Wait. Never mind. Okay, this was the one, Panda. I was like, is this? I sometimes am on like Reddit r/anime, and everybody was like, I'm pretty sure this was the one where everybody was like, Oshi no Ko, it's like a cute idol anime, and then they were like, and then like the meme is it like gets to the bottom and it's like depression, like severe depression. Panda, why you gotta spoil it?
Following is a quick introduction to Oshi no Ko.
Yeah.
Goro is a gynecologist working in a suburban city. One day, Ai, his favorite idol from the idol group B Komachi, appears at his clinic. She has a
18
forbidden secret.
months. Whoosh.
This
Thank you so much.
ill-fated meeting sets their
Good to see you
destinies in
too.
motion. And that's where the story really gets underway.
Hello.
The anime is
How are you,
based on
darling?
a popular comic serialized in weekly Young Jump magazine. This stunning work by the dream tag team of Aka Akasaka and Mengo Yokoyari shows the entertainment industry from a whole new angle. Please look forward to these collabs with the latest anime
I'm okay.
programs that were just broadcast this spring.
That's pretty cool. It's like a very recent anime, so that's awesome.
That's all for this episode of NGS Headline. In this program, we are looking for your opinions to help us improve NGS. We encourage you to tweet not only about the game, but also about your impressions of the program and any messages of support for the development and live ops teams, etc., if you have them. To make sure we see them, please add hashtag NGS Headline to your tweets. As a representative of the users, I will continue to work with the development team to make NGS a more enjoyable game for everyone, and I look forward to your continued support. The next episode of NGS Headline will be on Tuesday, September 5th.
September?
We will
What the fuck? It's like a month and a half, bro. So much is gonna
be
change until
focusing mainly
then.
on the September updates.
Twitter, I only know about X. Is that it? All right. I'm gonna go back because I was gonna show you the attack that Starless is gonna do because they definitely showed it. Where the frick is it? Way up here? Where the hell are you? The attack that you have to run around, they literally show here. It's like all this you can dodge, all that you can dodge. This right here is the attack where you have to run. Oh, start running and dodging. That right there is the running and dodging attack. Which, look, it looks like you can just run out of it. So don't be a derp. Okay, final thoughts. It's really hard for me to be excited about this game anymore because the problem is you're going to play the game for a couple weeks and then it's the same monotonous grind. Most games that have big updates, you have quite a bit of content. Of course, it's supposed to get to just boring, but this game just has the problem of it gets to boring really quick. Sure, you do have this new high difficulty quest. Is this going to be enough for people to be interested and stay around? I don't believe so. I personally don't. I think a lot of people will be motivated to get to it. The people who really want to update their gear, they're going to keep grinding it. If there's ways to make money, sure, people will try to farm it. I think the one thing that's going to get people interested is this quest right here. The exploration, because this is going to give you that guaranteed weapon. It's the Kaiser and the Kuklafis of this series, of this region. So region, we didn't get anything of this update. So this is going to be the big one because you can farm this, get the whatever reward, and get your weapon. And I think that weapon's going to be pretty damn strong for some classes. And then that's what you're going to need to go do the rank 2. I will reiterate once again, what you're getting in August is this, and then the very big boss. The very big boss will stay around for a while. And then after this, all that you're getting is... Where'd it go? Another limited quest? Oh. Ooh, weird. Another limited quest? Right? So all of August, you're getting one quest that's going to be pretty good. You're going to grind the hell out of that. And then you're going to try the really hard boss. After that, you go back to limited time quests. So if you are able to get your weapon and then go take out the big boss, all you have left of August is just taking out the big boss. It's kind of Dark Files Aegis rank 2 all over, Dark Files Aegis all over again, just farming over and over to try to get that weapon. Maybe that's your cup of tea. Maybe the boss fight is fun enough that you really want to work hard towards it. I have a feeling most of the people of this game are not going to want to grind that out. So last part of August is going to be super sleeper, I think. First half looks pretty good. I'll play a bit. I would like to get an updated weapon. I think that would be really fun. I think that weapon's going to be good for Partisan and Hunters, so I will absolutely grab it. But I just don't think it's not really a good update. And I think this is the cope that we have every time going into this game, where we see a headline and we're like, yes, so promising, so awesome. But then you have to like take a step back and remember exactly what they're showing, which is like revisited scratches, revamped scratches, and then limited time quests. It's like 2 or 3 every time. And if it's not 2 or 3, it's with a seasonal quest. And then it's like one new thing for the whole month to month and a half. One new thing. And most of the time it's just the bosses that you've already fought. This time it is a new thing. I hope it is exciting. I hope there's some really good content. The problem is like, once you defeat the big guy, what else do you have to go aside from like hunting for fixes? And the game still has that problem with fixes, even with the new fixes system, the synthesize system. It still has that problem where you're banking on like less than 1% chances to get a fixa. Now, granted, you're gonna be able to try fixa transfer, but in this case, if say like for example, I got a spear and I hit like a fixa termina 3-1, I have to get that spear up to fixa 3 before I can even try for fixa 4. So like there's gonna be so many weapons that you get, they're just gonna be borderline useless because you have to slowly upgrade your weapon at a 10% chance every time. The only way I see this game actually getting better and feeling better is if they begin making fixes drop at a much more significant rate, or start allowing you to either exchange, transfer, or for something to get you like fixa 1s and 2s so you can start that transfer process. Because right now, dude, you're gonna be so pissed. You're gonna hit like a fixa 4 termina and you're never gonna be able to use that weapon for anything good because you can't transfer it. I have a feeling you're just gonna multi-weapon 9 times out of 10. Like if I hit a Termina 4 weapon, I'm just gonna multi-weapon it to the spear and just use spear. I'm not gonna fucking try this like 10% fixa transfer crap. That seems so useless to me. Unless you like adamantly need a multi-weapon, which I would say only a couple classes desperately need a multi-weapon, and those are basically ranger classes. Like, I don't think you need it. You're just gonna multi-weapon. Why would you ever go for like 10% chances to put it on your main weapon? Just multi-weapon. Like that's still the solution right now. So that's kind of the weird thing with their whole fixes transfer system. It's not solving anything because fixes are still impossible to get. I'm not risking 10% chances. I will just multi-weapon if it's like fixa 3 or more. That's what you're gonna do. It's good for fixa 1 through 3, potentially. Once again, like I'm saying, how many like through Neos Astraean hunting, how many fixes did you ever get? If that's like the type of rare like rate that we're expecting to drop, I personally farmed a lot, and I only ever had like maybe 5+ fixas. So I had 5 chances at a 10, either like 10% or 150% chance to get to fixa 1 or 2. And then after that, like what? I'm stuck at a fixa 1 or 2. So because you can take a random weapon that you dropped and add a fixa to it, you can't add a fixa. You have to have a weapon with a fixa to add the fixa to the weapon you want it to have a fixa. In the example they showed, a clean weapon, they added a different weapon in the series, gave it a fixa, but you still had to drop a weapon in the series with a fixa. You still have to go fixa hunting. You can't just add, you can add a random fixa to. Thank you. What I'm trying to explain. Yes, you can add a fixa to a clean weapon. You still have to have the weapon. You have to have a weapon with a fixa to transfer it to that clean weapon. So you still have to get fixas. You cannot just go in with clean weapons. You can't just multi-weapon or just no. I will look at this again. Where is it? It was pretty early on, wasn't it? Here, let me like load this up. Go back to the slide. Let's see. Slide, please.
July 2023 and along with the main story, how each can be played main require defeat the bug map and slightly level within Bruno Ragne.
Come on!
Although a combination plus obtain the
I'm zooming.
spaces from the player's own personal
Take
creation.
the bet? I want free money? No, I'm not gonna take the bet. So you tell me here. They're literally showing you here. Look, they're literally showing you. Look at this. I know you're saying the left slide. No, you're not adding a random preset.
Stop it.
Look what they're showing you. Look, it's saying this was successfully added to that. Look down below. It's saying that you're using a material item that has a fixa 1 to make that. This is not random. You have to have a weapon. And even down here it says material items must be armor or weapons that can be made into multi-weapons with preset skills of the same level as the base item or greater. So you have to have a weapon that has a fixa. If you don't have an item with a base, it's not going to let you do a random. It's not going to. No. It's saying it has to have the same level as the base item. This is not saying you can have 2 random weapons and make it into a fixa. It is not. You can add a random preset skill to weapons and armor by spending material items and end meseta. If a weapon or armor already has a preset skill attached, you can level up that preset skill. Yes. So what it's saying here, the second part is if it has a preset, you can then level it up. It's not random if you move it though. I mean, we'll figure it out. If it works the way you're thinking it works, Elena, that's even better. So I'm not gonna argue, because if it works how you think it's gonna work, that's even better. I'm sitting here looking as to how they're explaining it here. Even with what you're saying here, I guess so. Spending material items and end meseta? It's weird that it says spending material items. These are the material items. They're only showing material items with fixas. Is that how this works though? Maybe you can add a random. Maybe the first one is random if you have a fixa. We'll see. We'll figure it out. If it works how you think it is, then that's great. I'm not going to complain at all. I mean, that does mean that you have a chance to get fixas. Yeah, if a weapon are already, yeah. well, the second part says if it already has a preset, you can level it up. So that's the second part. But over here on the first, yeah, this it's weird how they read it, because I see where Elaine is coming from. You can add a random preset skill to weapons by spending material items in Meseta. So in that case, can I just have a clean material item with Meseta, get a random fixa? And if I get a random fixa that's attack, now I can use that material item with fixa attack and my main weapon with fixa attack and try to go for level 2. That seems plausible, but they don't show that first part. They're only showing the second part, which is if the weapon already has a preset skill, you can add it in. So I get where both parties are coming. I'm thinking of only the second part. I see where Elena's coming from. We're saying like, hey, it looks like you can have a little bit of RNG here. Once again, I will reiterate, 10% chance. So how many weapons are you going to be grinding, and how many chances are you going to get at a 10% chance to hit the 1 in 3 fixa that you need to keep upgrading? That is going to be the longest freaking grind ever. So if it does work in that manner, this is not going to be a grind you want to go after. That's just going to be so disturbingly long to just hunt for that fixa termina and get enough fixa terminas so you can try to go for 2, level 3, level 4. If it works like that, it's still going to be like disgustingly long to make a weapon with a high fixa of the one that you want. So like, this is probably good for like, hey, I just want to fix a 1. Cool, you get a fixa 1. Fixa 1s really help. Getting level 2 and level 3s, you're probably going to need to drop one or go buy them if you can, because trying to like RNG yourself into a fixa 1 to go for level 2 is going to be like so difficult. But I think you have to wait for the drop. I don't think you have to wait. I agree. I think how you're thinking about it, Elena, is totally true. I think that's going to be very scary to hunt for. But I mean, think about how many Neos Australians you had. Imagine if this system was in the game, you could have just sat there just trying over and over to try to get a good weapon, get some fixes. And once you had enough fixa 1s, go for fixa 2. Once you had fixa 2s, go for 3. Would have worked really well in the Neos meta. So I totally think it could work like that. Absolutely. Very, very sussy. I still think this isn't going to be the play. I think you're just going to multi-weapon. If you hit like a high fixa termina on the new weapons, you're just going to go for termina and just multi-weapon termina 3 or more. And that's the ultimate play. And yeah, that's going to be the play. Guess this is just weird at this point. But yeah, good stuff. It's something. This isn't going to be game breaking. This is not the grind. Y'all thought that farming for your Kaisar weapon and breaking boxes over and over was boring. This is going to be just as bad. This is going to be filled with nothing but bad times. You're going to sit there over and over, hit like failing 10% shots, and you're not going to have as many opportunities as you would with like augmenting YOLOs. Like, this is going to be terrible. Some people are going to get lucky and they're going to post it on Twitter. A lot of us are not. So multi-weapon is still the play. They're not going to get around that unless they gave you a better way to get fixa 1s. If you could get guaranteed, really, can we talk about it? If how you think is true, Elena, where if they just made random preset
can now be enhanced.
If they made random preset skill just the skill you want, then I could see this being way better. Because then, like, okay, I have a fixa termina weapon and I want to keep pushing for termina. Great. You know, that would be awesome. But this is going to be really weird. Your point in playing again is nil? No, I think give it a shot. I think NGS is one of the greatest games to come back to, especially if you've taken like a year off. I think this game's probably really fun. But if you've played every single update, this is like one of the worst games to play because it's like 2 weeks of content and then you're bored already. I like on it going through all this, I kept thinking like, oh, we have like the 24-man Belagana thing, right? Right, this thing, wherever it was, wherever it went, 24-man Belagana. Like, how cool would that be? Oh, that's awesome. That's like, you know, You get to go back to Belagana. We all farmed Belagana like for years. It felt like I don't want to go back to
Starless
Belagana.
Enemy
Why would I
as a
want to go back
scratch
there?
ticket prize.
If you are zooming through content because you're new, how cool is it to go back and fight those monsters every once in a while? You didn't sit there hunting them for a whole 5-6 months. I think this game is great for someone new because I think you have 3 regions of content that you barely touch. So all these little limited quests and stuff come out and you're like, oh, that's awesome. I get to like try some stuff. Wow, that boss was really fun. I can't wait to fight him again. But for the ones that have fought it for 6 months straight because that was the only thing to do, the last thing I want to do is go see a boss from Kavaris anymore. So, yeah. Okay. Woo, deep breath. I don't know. See you in September.